Alright y'all, what's up? It's your boy 3 Sword Style here, back here to give another video, and today we're gonna be doing another One Piece discussion, and we're gonna be doing it on Ace versus Luffy. And like I was scrolling through Instagram, then like I seen a post that said that Ace can beat Luffy, and I was like you giving Ace way too much credit, because in some parts of the story Ace can beat Luffy, but in most parts Luffy will body Ace, in my opinion. And yeah, man, and let's get into it. Alright then, first thing first is Infant Ace versus Infant Luffy. And what I mean by that, just Kid Ace versus Kid Luffy. And I say Luffy got like a 20% chance of winning. And the only reason why I say it is because Luffy, he had his devil fruit and he didn't know how to use it at all. Cause we seen when he was a kid, he barely had control over his devil fruit. So that's the only reason why I say Ace win that battle. And yeah, and then we got Teenager Luffy versus Teenager Ace. And Luffy chances of winning, I say around 35%, because Luffy, like, he could win, but Ace, the only reason why I think Luffy won't win this battle is because Luffy saw Ace as an older brother. So Ace was always going to be better than him in everything, because Ace was his older brother. And that's the only reason why I think Ace is like better than Luffy. And then Ace didn't have his devil fruit at the time, so Luffy still had his devil fruit, but I think Ace still would have won, because Luffy, you know how Luffy is, he's goofy and stuff. So that's why I say Luffy got like a 35% chance of winning that battle. And yeah, and then like Ace versus Luffy after Alabasta. And I say Luffy chances of winning about 35%, about the same, because at that point Luffy, he had his devil fruit. He had, he knew how to control his devil fruit, but at that point Ace had a devil fruit too, so it's kind of even out and it stayed the same, because Ace still was his older brother and stronger than him, but then he got a devil fruit on top of it, so it kind of evened it out. So that's why I say Luffy got like a 35% chance of winning, even though Luffy did beat Crocodile, even though he was a Logia, because Luffy don't got Haki either, so he can't beat Ace at all. But even if I did get like Luffy Haki, like Ornament Haki, he still won't win against Ace, in my opinion. And yeah, and then like the only thing Luffy possibly can do to counter Ace fruit is like have Caesar use his gas fruit, and then like have him take all the oxygen out the air, and then you already know Ace not gonna be able to combust into fire. That's like the only way I can see Luffy possibly beating Ace at that point in the story. And then like Ace versus Luffy after Inez Lobby, and I say Luffy got a 40% chance of winning. And the only reason why it went up by 5% is because Luffy got Gear Second, and Gear Second it was fast, but it's not on the level that it is today. So like over time, I think Gear Second slowly improved over time as Luffy got used to using it. That's why I say like he got a 40% chance of winning. And then like plus Ace already had his devil fruit. Ace was pretty used to using his devil fruit. And then even if Ace and Luffy like had a battle right there, Ace would be like fast in his base form and Luffy be fast, but then Ace like just start using his fire to like go faster. I don't know, use some type of ability, and then Luffy will go into Gear Second, and like their speed to be kind of matched. I think Ace will still be a little bit faster, but it'd be like about even. And then Ace versus Luffy in Marineford, and I say Luffy chances of winning about the same, 40%, because the only thing that really improved for Luffy was his Gear Second got better, but it went like to the point where he was just gonna body Ace. So that's why I say Ace is still faster than him, and that's like the most key opponent, because even though Luffy's strong, Luffy can't hit him. So Luffy somehow got to outspeed him and do some other stuff, but even if I did get Luffy hockey in all these matchups, Luffy, like in this one, he's still a lose because I think Ace somehow be faster, and Ace got like some tricks up his sleeve where he possibly can win. And yeah, and then we got Ace versus Luffy after the time skip, and this battle right here, it gets interesting because Luffy got a 50% of winning, so this battle can go either way. And the only reason why I say that is because Luffy, first of all, he actually got haki for the first time, and then he actually know how to use it to some extent. And then he has Gear 4th, but I'm not gonna allow him to use Gear 4th in this match because then that'd be way too easy for him. So I'm just gonna have him use Gear 2nd at that point, cause like after the time skip, he didn't like right after the time skip, like they didn't reveal Gear 4th yet. So I'm not gonna really have him using Gear 4th. And yeah. And then like Luffy, like I said, Luffy improved with his haki and stuff. But Ace, I think Ace got some tricks up his sleeve where Ace can like counter his abilities. And I think Luffy Gear 2nd to be way more faster than Ace at this point. I think Ace has some trouble with Gear 2nd. And then like Gear 3rd, Ace probably be able, to avoid those. So yeah. And then we got Ace versus Luffy after Dressrosa. And with this right here is like, I say Luffy got like around a 60% chance of winning. And the only reason why I say that is because Luffy can use Gear 4th in this battle. I allow him to use Gear 4th because it's after Dressrosa, and they already introduced Gear 4th. And pretty much with it, like Ace is pretty much the same. Like he's the same Ace, and he pretty much insane because he died and stuff like that. But yeah, rip Ace. But yeah, and then Luffy, since he can use Gear 4th, Gear 4th is practically Gear 2nd, Gear 3rd put together. So I think Ace had like some trouble with that, like had some serious trouble with Gear 4th, just rushing him, like speed blitzing him all the time. So yeah, and that's why I think. But then only reason why I give Ace this 40% is because Ace still can pull this battle off if he play his cards smart. Cause you know how Luffy is, and then Luffy got that cooldown time. So if Ace somehow can outlast that 10 minutes, then he can get Luffy, cause Luffy not gonna be able to use haki. So that's why I say Ace chances of winning are kind of high. And yeah, and then the next battle is Ace versus Luffy after Whole Cake Island. And I pretty much give I get Luffy a 75% chance of winning. And you probably be like, that's like kind of too high. But the only reason why I do give him that because like Luffy, he has Snake Man, and then like Snake Man practically increased his speed, and then like it had the same power as Gear 4th, so it can still hit hard, but it still had the speed. And at this point, I think Luffy would be like low different Ace at this point, because like Ace gonna have to do some crazy stuff to actually have him win this battle against Snake Man, because Snake Man would be like, at this point, if Luffy went Gear 2nd at this point, Luffy would still be faster than Ace. Luffy probably wouldn't even have to go to Gear 4th or Snake Man at that point, because he'll still be able to keep up with Ace. And if Luffy stayed just Gear 2nd in this whole battle against Ace after Whole Cake Island, I think Luffy will be like mid diffing him or low diff, like if you don't want to give Ace that much credit, because I'm giving Ace like I'm like hyping Ace up to be that level. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this, because like other people will probably say Ace is weak, and some people will probably just be like Ace the strongest. But like I'm just gonna like have Ace like fair, like not too strong, not too weak to the point where Luffy just straight up body him. But at this point, Luffy will be bodying him because Luffy got Snake Man, and Snake Man is so powerful and fast. And yeah, and it's pretty much no match for Luffy. So I think he'll probably low diff him at this point. And then Ace versus Luffy, Ace versus current Luffy, and I give Luffy an 85% chance of winning this battle, because Like at this point, Luffy wouldn't even have to use none of, like Luffy probably can stay in his base form and be able to compete with Ace at this point, because Luffy base form is probably fast enough to keep up with Ace at this point. And even if he do have trouble in his base form, he just go to Gear Second, and Gear Second do everything for him. And then like Ace still can win it. Ace still got a chance of winning. Like if he like, but like he not on like no law level where he can pull some off, like some crazy feat off or something like that. So that's the only reason why I gave him this, unless he gotta get some type of devil fruit awakening or something.
何が起きたんだこれはゼロ
You know. And yeah, man, like at this point, like in this point, I was practically giving Ace like Ace after the time skip all the way to current Luffy. I just got him Haki so he can have a fair matchup against Luffy, and I didn't make his Haki real weak or too overpowered. And then like even if you did give even if you did get like Ace Katakuri observation Haki and his ornament Haki, I still think Luffy will win. Like Luffy will probably mid to high diff him, because like I think it's because like the only reason why Katakuri was like straight up slapping Luffy is because obviously his observation Haki and stuff was good, but at this point in the story, Luffy can still like somehow keep up at that point. And then Katakuri fruit was superior to Luffy fruit, so everything that Luffy did, Katakuri did it better. So if Ace was in Katakuri position, he had all the Katakuri Haki, I think Luffy will probably still have like a better chance of going up against Ace than Katakuri, because Ace fruit, like some of the stuff Katakuri is doing, Ace fruit can't do that. Well, we don't know, but most likely he can't do some of the stuff, like some of the crazy stuff like Katakuri out here doing a donut and stuff, like, you know, Ace can't do that. So that's why I think like Luffy will still win, even if I did give Ace like that, like even that type of Haki. Like Luffy will still win. Like current Luffy, I ain't saying the other Luffy's will win, but current Luffy will end up beating him, like mid to high diff him. And yeah, and that's pretty much it for this video. And you already know, leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me what battle y'all see y'all like to see Ace and Luffy fight. Like what point in the story would y'all like to see Ace and Luffy fight? And I would like to see Luffy after the time skip fight Ace. And like I like to see that battle, because like I know Luffy will be out here like almost bodying, well not bodying Ace, but he'll be like up there on Ace level. And yeah, and it's your boy 3 Sword Style. Leave a comment, drop a like, and yeah, and I'm out.
To the tune till I'm dead. Don't want room,